This is the Extra Point.
Game recaps for the Extra Point show of Week 12 of the All-Time Rosters franchise. Red Hot Dallas plays host to Miami on Thanksgiving. Dan Marino got off the slow start with a touchdown to Keith Jackson, and the man who dominated the 2010s, leading the league in interceptions twice, didn't just pick off Staubach, but returned it for a touchdown to spark a big turnaround for Miami, who defeats the Cowboys in overtime. The Cardinals benched Jim Hart a week ago, setting up the Warner Bowl in the Dome in St. Louis between the Rams and Cardinals. And while the Cardinals played well, Kurt Warner of St. Louis, LA was just a little bit better. 24 of 36 for 347 yards and 2 touchdowns. The offense was spectacular, especially in overtime, as the Rams go the distance and improve to 8-3. But the game of Week 12 was played in Oakland between two teams firmly in the wild card picture. Marcus Allen had a phenomenal day, 17 carries for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 50-yard burst to give the Raiders the lead. And after Chicago came back to tie it, Tim Brown got by the defense for the Stabler touchdown, and the Raiders knock out the Bears by 7. Plenty of offense in San Diego as well, as the winner of this AFC West clash improved to 6-5, and it would be the Broncos in overtime. John Elway, 21 of 35 for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns. Terrell Davis, his predecessor, went for 95 on one play, and the Broncos' Lionel Taylor made the big catch in overtime. Denver 31, San Diego, LA 28. And we close Week 12 with a barn burner out of Philadelphia. Randall Cunningham and Tom Brady put on a show in the Link, combining for 621 yards and 5 touchdowns, 122 yards and 2 touchdowns from this guy, Wes Welker. Tom Brady did just enough in the end to knock out Randall Cunningham, 24-21. The Pats started the year 0-3, but are now 6-5. Nobody played better on this day than Hall of Famer Joe Namath, 20 of 28 for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns, and a big division win over the Bills. Ronde Barber almost single-handedly shut out the Titans Oilers with his 7 tackles and 3 interceptions in the big road win for Tampa Bay. A winner takes first out of the NFC West. All-time Rams at 8-3, all-time 49ers at 9-2. Part of the phenomenal Week 13 docket for the all-time Rosters franchise, the series that determined the greatest franchise and the greatest players in the history of the National Football League. Our outstanding crew brings you this all week, every week. This is the all-time Rosters franchise with Charger Dude 95.